Hi friends, do you want to say something? He's very cute. This is Charlie. Today we want to talk to you about books. I've recently let me start with the beginning because I have a tendency to ramble and talk about things that people I don't think they truly understand. But what I want to do is I want to read a little bit more. I used to be a big reader. I used to have a job that allowed me to read quite a lot. So I did that while I was at that job. But in the meantime, things changed. I got busy, so I didn't read as much as I would like to. But now, what I did for my own sanity was to delete social media. I don't have a Facebook account anymore. I deleted that. And I don't have Instagram on my phone anymore. It's still on my laptop, but I don't open it as much. I don't think I've opened Instagram for the past month, I think, because I just don't want to. I don't want to spend as much time on Instagram as I used to. Like hours on Instagram, for me, it was bad. I don't know for you, but for me, it was bad because my algorithm is a combination of Epstein files, the blue pill manosphere, and whatever else is going on in the world. And my little head cannot take that anymore. And I needed a break. So I deleted Instagram. Now, I want to also start reading a little bit more because I need a hobby. I need something to do. I don't have a lot of hobbies. And I was thinking of starting a challenge. Sorry, you're propped onto my couch. So if you're a little bit crooked, just so you know, that's why. And going back to whatever I was saying, I want to start a reading challenge for myself. And I have 3 books here. I know it doesn't seem like a lot because if you have a look at the BookTok, what is BookTok? Like the book community online, those people apparently read a lot. I'm a very slow reader, so I'm not going to try to compete with anybody, at that level because I know it takes me about a week of intense reading to finish a book like this size. Now, it really depends on the font, but it normally takes me about a week of intentionally going in and reading in the morning and in the evening whenever I have the time. And I was thinking of the fact that I have quite a lot of books in my on my shelves. I cannot find the word on my bookshelf that I haven't read. And I have authors that I really like, and so I think I want to give it a go and see what they have to offer in other novels. Now, the challenge I want to talk to you about is read a book from my bookshelf and also try to read a book written by a Romanian author. I haven't read as many Romanian authors lately. I think the last book I read by a Romanian author was The Spiderweb, Pânza de Păianjen, which is a really lovely, lovely book. I don't think it's translated in English, but if it is, I'll try to find it and, post it somewhere. So the challenge is to read an author, a Romanian author, a month, and to read another book that I want to read that month. And I do have, I think, like 2 or 3 books by Romanian authors on my shelf. So the one I'm going to start with is Moartea fratelui meu by G.M. Vlădescu, which is the death, my brother's death. And this is the book that my sister tortured me with when I was younger because she made me read out loud, and this is the book that she chose. And this is the exact cover. I bought this on online from a used bookstore, but I wanted this particular one with this cover because that's the book that I read back then. I just read a couple of pages, but she made me read out loud with intonation and punctuation, and that's how I learned to read properly. So this is the Romanian book of the month. It's called Moartea fratelui meu, My Brother's Death. I don't know exactly what this is about. I don't remember. So we'll go through that. And then I have two other books. One that I've already started, and I only read like 44 pages from it. The author is Elif Shafak, The Three Daughters of Eve. It's interesting so far. So we'll see what this book has to offer. I already read something by this lovely author, and I loved it. And I strongly recommend. I talked about that book in my previous book video. Sorry. Hey. Little monkey. And the last book that I have is, let me see the name in English. It doesn't have a name in English. It has a name in Japanese. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. But in English, I think it's Until the Coffee Gets Cold. This book made its rounds online a couple of years ago. I think maybe a year ago. I know Noelle Gallagher talked about this book on her book tube channel. And she said good things about it, and I loved watching her. And I think I'm going to start with this one. And the reason for that is because the font, as you can see, it's a little bit bigger, and that means I'm going to finish it faster. Again, it takes me about a week to finish a book of this size. And I had it in my library for a long time, and I like to read it. I think there are more novels to this one, but this is about a coffee shop in Tokyo where you can, that's the only thing I know. It's about a coffee shop in Tokyo. So yeah, these are my three books that I have for the month that I would like to read. So Until the Coffee Got Cold, Three Daughters of Eve, and My Brother's Death. Anyway, me and Charlie will say goodbye for now. And I'll come back with progress on the books that I read. What do you think of reading vlogs? Are you into that? Maybe I'll try that. Again, thank you for watching and for stopping by. Me and Charlie will say goodbye now and talk to you soon. Bye.